Patrick here, Have Cheetah Well View. And it's Tuesday. And if it's Tuesday, that can only mean one thing. That must be Library Day. And it is, but with a small twist. Because also got friend mail. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about our friend mail, and then we get into the library. So our friend mail came from our good friend Katie from Popping the Popcorn. I showed this off on the Midnight Society as my pick here routed the Bats, because I had the far superior movie, because we open up our movies and we show them off, and everybody seemed to like mine. That's that's the story I'm giving. I'm sticking with. So the very first thing that we're going to show off is what Katie got me, and her and I we're both Hallmark fans. So sometimes we'll get in there in private conversations. We'll start talking about Hallmark movies. And I was telling her that I was looking for this. I knew it had just been released, and I was still looking. I was looking for a used copy of it because every time I saw it, it was still really, really high. And so I was sitting there. We were, because everybody has a wish list, right? So and you always keep eye on stuff you want to get if you possibly can. Well, I didn't expect her to, and I don't think that she meant to, but she clicked on this. And she said, that's the fact, that's what she says, is I accidentally clicked on it. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think Katie was thinking with her heart, and so she sent me this. This is something I've been looking forward to. I don't have Hallmark streaming, so to get a Hallmark a release like this, a recent one, is quite unusual for me. But she got me a trilogy, the Veil trilogy. So this is really good. This stars three of the Hallmark Channel's three biggest stars: Allison Sweeney, Autumn Reeser, and of course Lacey Chabert. And they're very popular. Even when they do their own movies are popular, but they teamed up to do a 3-part movie series on The Veil. Now, I've only heard about this. I've heard it was really, really good, and it's not a Christmas movie, so there's that. So I suspect the writing and the acting and the enthusiasm will be a little bit above average than you would your average Christmas Hallmark movie. So I've heard nothing but good things about this. Every time I see it mentioned in various groups and what have you, they all love it. So I'm very glad to get this, and I want to thank Katie very much for doing this for me. This is amazing, and awesome. And I'll be watching it soon enough, and talking about it. So that's the Wedding Veil trilogy. The 3 movies are The Wedding Veil. That's with Lacey, and then The Wedding Veil, the Unveiled, and that's with Autumn Reeser, and The Wedding Veil Legacy, and that is with Allison Sweeney. So, all right. Okay, now we got that. Now we have got that. Now we'll go back to our library haul. As you know, every Tuesday I go to the library and hunt movies. And so I will say this. Right now they currently have a sale. They had 2 sales actually running. They had one where it was a quarter. That sale has ended. So there's no more quarter movies at this time. But they're still running a dime sale, or you can get movies up to for $1 bag sale. One of their bags, not my bag, their bag. So that's fair. And I think just because, as I commented to the clerk Cynthia, that the movies are being bought all of a sudden. We're seeing the inventory being moved, so the sales are starting to work. People are starting to come in there and they're starting to buy physical media, because a whole shelf of movies that they had that were stocked there as late as last week were gone. So so that means people are starting to come in and they're starting to buy. So I do think that the sales will be ended and it will be back up to $1 a piece, which is still outstanding. I mean, can't complain about that. So this sale is 10 cents. So everything I got here was a 10 cents a piece. or since I bought $1, actually I bought 9. I gave Cynthia one, and so this is what I got. DVDs first. I found a copy of something I've been looking for. I haven't had it, haven't seen it in forever, and that is the Animatrix. This is supposed to be this. I've seen the Flight of the Arias. Fantastic short. Everything else I've never seen, but this came out, I want to say, between the second and the third movie, as sort of a bridge, and this is just a really good collection of shorts based on the Matrix. Yeah, I was really surprised to see that, to tell you the truth, in pristine condition as well. Next, we got one from Alfred Hitchcock. We got The Wrong Man. This is a Warner Brothers archive. Well, it doesn't say archive on it, but it is an archive. And this stars Henry Fonda and Vera Mills. Yeah, this is fantastic. In fact, this whole collection, this whole haul today is pretty much driven by Warner Brothers. Pretty much everything I got came from Warner Brothers. So this is The Wrong Man, one of Alfred Hitchcock's better movies. Spill. Next, saw this. I decided to go have some fun with it because I don't think I have it, but I'd definitely like to see it again. I do remember it was fun. Plus, I have a connection to it because I got to book one of the people actually, I booked 2 of the people in it. Two. And bonus points if you can tell me who they were. In the comment section below, there's 2 people in here that yours truly has worked with. Name them in the comments. And that is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So this is the first one. There's 3 of them now. But this is the very first one, and of course this is, according to many, the funniest one, which I happen to agree with. So yeah, I was not suspecting to see that either. Some of these movies like this, you just never see them out in the wild anymore. Not the originals, not in the original packaging. You might get repackaged ones, newer ones maybe, but packaging wise, you can tell this is the original version. So, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And yes, San Dimas is a real place, by the way. San Dimas, California, that is a real city. That used to be one of my high school rivalries. Next up, I really don't know why I got this. Maybe because I got it because I just wanted to review it to have some fun, poke holes in it or whatnot. Or maybe it was because it was from Artesian. You don't see Artesian releases out very much. But I got The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, this is infamous. This movie, compared to The Nebula, is like eating a White Castle hamburger versus eating a Wagyu beef. Japan. That's supposed to be the best meat in the whole wide world. The novella by Stephen King is top notch. Excellent story. One of his best, actually, one of his very best. The Running Man, yeah, not so much. It's goofy, it's silly, it's cheesy as hell. It has Richard Dawson in it as the main heavy. I mean, if that doesn't scream Velveeta, I don't know what is. This is a movie that the only thing's missing from it is 2 slices of bread and a spatula to push it down because it's cheesy. It's like a grilled cheese sandwich. But it's fun. You can't deny that. It's goofy. I know Jesse Ventura's in it, and a couple other pro football players are in it. So I know a lot of people love it. They love Arnie. They love this movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, so who knows? But we'll take a look. I mean, it was there for a dime, so why not, right? And like I said, you don't see Artesian releases out very much anymore either. They're sort of like becoming the way of Anchor Bay releases. You just don't see them very often. So when you do, you grab it. Next up is a film that me and Kal-El Daly were talking about. I have actually slowly been collecting all the Batman movies through the library. They have slowly been coming through the shelves. I've gotten the Batman movie there, the original Tim Burton movie there. I've gotten Batman Returns there. Now I've gotten Batman Forever, which I've never seen, never watched this. So this came floating through. In fact, someone donated a bunch of Arnold movies and also Batman movies, so I was able to find this. So I have never watched this before, so I'm glad to add it to the collection. I'm looking forward to watching it. Kal-El asked me, he says, why? Why did I get this? Well, the answer I can tell you is because they didn't have Superman 4 there. I had to go, that's the reason why. If this was there, so, if Superman 4, A Quest for Peace was there, I would have bought that too for a dime, which I probably would felt I would have overpaid for. But I got this for a dime, and I feel like I got my money's worth. All right. Next up, we have a docudrama. I mentioned this company last week. I got a documentary from them from last week, and I found another one this week, which I was really happy about. This is a docudrama. It is a documentary on Sacagawea, which also is in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The character Sacagawea, she is she is one of the main people that led Lewis and Clark across the Northwest Territory. The Indians that were there that helped Lewis and Clark, they probably would not have made it. Both of them needed each other. If you read about Lewis and Clark, their story, it's fascinating. Highly recommend it. It's not what you expect. It's really, really good. But this is a story about Sacagawea, who helped lead the core of discovery across the Northwest Territory. She was only 16 years old, and she was a mother when she did this. So this is a docudrama, had reenactments. This is by Questar. These guys put out some tremendous documentaries. Highly recommend it. If you see this out and about in your hunts or thrift stores or your own personal library or whatever, and it's for sale, highly recommend grabbing them because they make quality releases. All right, and I got 2 TV series to show off. One, I found season 5 of The Office. Never watched this, but I've been watching some of the clips on YouTube. The pranks between Jim and Dwight, absolutely hilarious. I had to go back there and collect all this, so I'm slowly starting to put this together. I think I had 3 seasons so far. It's hard. I used to see this a lot more often than not, but only the first 2 seasons. I saw the first and 2 seasons all the time. Just every time. But this is season 5. I have not seen this season out in the wild, so I picked this up. I know it's supposed to be very, very funny, and the clips that I've seen has shown that. So, and of course, the big centerpiece of this week, because we always have that one big pal, and every week at the library when I go. Again, I got this for 10 cents. Get the Blu-ray copy of season 5 of Game of Thrones for 10 cents. Absolutely crazy. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. So this is season 5. I have 5 of the 8 seasons. I'm missing 3. I've actually gotten season 8. I got the last season at the library right when it came out. Right when it came out, someone donated season 8, factory sealed. I got that for $5. I got this for 10 cents. Don't see Game of Thrones out in the wild too much. Not yet. I suspect I will. I suspect sooner or later I'll start seeing that. But for right now, this is highly unusual, and I'll never get it for a better price than I got it for today. So yeah, crazy. All right. So as you can see, between friend mail from Katie, awesome Hallmark goodness, all the way to Game of Thrones season 5 goodness. It was a good week this week. So that's it. That's it for the haul. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving us a sub. We are only 19 away from 900. Wow, I can't believe that. It's crazy. 19 away from 900. Hit the notification bell. That'll let you know whenever I do a library haul, and also leave it on a comment down below. Again, the question is: I've worked with 2 people in the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movie. Which 2 people did I work with? All right. And no, Jimmy, you can't answer that because you already know. All right. And Jimmy, my buddy, not Jimmy Hoffa, but Jimmy Arsenault. All right. So that's it. We'll talk to you soon. Leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching. And we will see you tomorrow night for our interview with Griffin Stone Cats. Talk to you soon. Peace.